I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. I forgot to hit the button. I need like a button pusher. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. I want to talk to y'all today about YouTube content creation, and speaking. So it's coming down to the wire where some of the things that you say on YouTube can and will be used against you in a court of law. We see what happened in the Tasha K case with Cardi B, where now Tasha K has to pay some bread. Many of us sitting in this space, we hear things and we go report it. Some people quick to report stuff, not knowing what they're talking about. Some people shoot from the hip. But it's gonna start becoming a time where you're gonna have to pay for what you say. Now we see Hassan Campbell went out there and said that Supreme is allegedly suing him. Only reason why I'm saying allegedly, I'm not saying it's a lie, but I didn't see the actual filing. But I think it's out there floating out there. I think Harlem Legend had it, and it might be floating out there. But for my channel's safety, I'm gonna say alleged. Because the issue is, although you can be first to report something, you could be false in what you're reporting. And it's starting to come down to the wire where we say certain things about people and put out certain narratives about people, and it's not the truth. And anything you cannot prove, you are liable for what come out your mouth. If you say this person is a mook, if you say this, if you can't prove it, don't say it. I was at DTF Radio and Star was my guest. And I had said something one day and he said to me, don't say that. And if you can't prove it, you could get sued. He told me about an instance one time he said something about Marlon Wayans. And they said if you can't prove it, he could sue you. So we started using the word allegedly. Even with the allegedly, you have to be careful because it still has to be a source. So that's why when I report stuff, unless I'm giving an editorial like this, in my opinion on stuff, it's still based off of something. That's why I read off Hot New Hip Hop, I read off Hip Hop DX, I read off from somewhere. So if somebody say, hey, where you getting that from? This is the source of the information. A lot of times information gets reported on here and y'all eat it up, but it don't have no source. That's cool. It's good for the views, good for the likes. But if people decide, hey, you're lying on me, you're making up stuff about me, and it hurt my reputation and my career and different things, and I got a headache in my stomach, and my ear been hurting all day, your ass gonna have to pay if they decide to sue you. I think that's gonna be the new wave. I think that's gonna be the wave of if you don't know what you're talking about, you just better keep quiet. If you don't have a source of the information, you just can't come on there and say, I heard, I think. It's not gonna be good enough because people's reputation is getting damaged from some of the things that's being reported. That's why, if you notice, when it came down to certain stuff when they was blaming Diddy for, I didn't partake in them conversations because I didn't know none of that to be true. Is he a scumbag to some? Absolutely. Did he take people publishing? Absolutely. Did he have freak offs? Absolutely. But that's all stuff that was on the surface level that you could say this is the source of that. He was charged for this. This is the paperwork for that. But when you start saying, yeah, he was there and he had drugs and the baby oil and all that, that's defamation. That's what defamation is, when you start lying. That's why, if you notice from day one, I was not rocking with Jaguar Wright. I'm like, she capping for money. She's giving a salacious story and everybody gonna go eat it up and everybody gonna say, oh, I believe Jag and I believe this one and that one. Yo, a lot of people gonna get sued. And this is what happens. This is how we clean all this up. This is when you're gonna have to start respecting journalists who are actually doing the work in the stories. That's why I don't come on all day. I really be doing research. I don't like saying I heard. I don't like to say what I think. If I know, then I can speak on it. There's certain things that I know for sure where I can bring a person on to give their testimony. Or if I do an interview with somebody, hey, I'm providing an outlet. The views expressed by this individual do not relate with Doggie Diamonds or Doggie Diamonds TV. This is their testimony. So there's more lawsuits coming. Remember, I told you that more people are going to be sued. If you put out information about somebody and it's not true and you can't prove it, you're going to get sued. That's going to be the new wave. They're going to start coming up off us. They're going to start coming up. Oh, that's 100,000. I feel hurt by that. Oh, you said that? Oh, I didn't sleep in 3 days, man. I've been farting all night in my sleep. Oh, it's because of the video you did. Oh, you made a post about me. Oh, man, my eye been twitching all day. I need some money. It's coming down to the wire. And I'm only telling y'all this for y'all that be spreading stuff, for y'all with platforms. And you think you could say what you want about people, you can't. My name has been drug in the mud. I remember one time, and I'm gonna be honest with you, one time when Taxstone was on Vlad and he said Doggie Diamonds is a cop. I was like, how can you prove that I'm something that I'm not? You cannot prove that. You can't say, oh, he went to the academy, he got a badge, he did this. So you said that, damaging or attempting to damage my reputation. Good thing I had some good people that vouched for me, like, come on, man, y'all should know better than that. But at that particular time, all eyes was on him and everything he was saying was gold, to where I had people who knew me questioning me like, you a cop? I'm like, damn, so people could just say something about you now and people believe it? That taught me a lot. That's why I'm kind of glad that happened to me. It taught me a lot. But I considered like, damn, should I sue Vlad? Should I sue this platform? Should I sue him? But then me, my dumb ass thinking, suing is telling. Look at where we at now. I got somebody else who said something about me they shouldn't have said. I'm contemplating. You can't just call people stuff. You can't just say this person is this and this person is that publicly. You say what you want in private, but you can't say certain things publicly that's not true. There's no evidence of that. There is no direct correlation between certain people and things. Y'all better be careful, man. I'm telling you, be careful. I know for a fact there are more lawsuits coming. Prince, reason why I got this up here, because Prince sat down in this interview and it's a good interview. Thanks for asking. And Gerald Prince Miller, he said out of his mouth, so this isn't alleged, he said out of his mouth, there's a YouTuber who made some accusations against my uncle and he gonna have to pay. And I think that's the lawsuit where they talking about Hassan Campbell, because he said the incident that's related. So I'm just telling y'all with y'all platforms, y'all don't even know how to use allegedly has to be used in its proper context. You can't just say, oh, you this allegedly. You still have to have a source for that. Because what is the allegedly? Where are you getting that from? Can't just say allegedly. I think a lot of times y'all starting to use the allegedly wrong. You better learn the law and what you can say and what you can't say when it comes to somebody else's reputation and character. That's why I could say your music is whack. I could say certain things that's an opinion. But if I say emphatically, you did this and it's coming from me, well, where does that derive from? Oh, I heard niggas was on Fulton Street saying it. I heard it in the barbershop. That ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it. And it's a lot of that. So the bad thing is that dude's gonna get some money taken off them. The good thing is that now it's gonna start weeding out the truth from BS. I'd rather deal with the truth. And the only thing that Hassan Campbell got going for him, all he gotta do is prove what he said. There's no defamation. If it's truth, there's no defamation. All he got to do is get all his ducks in a row, get the paperwork, get articles, whatever it is that he need to do, you good. And then you can repeat something because it's a source for it. But if you just making up shit out the sky, pulling shit out your ass, all y'all, y'all better chill. I'm telling you, they gonna start. Hold up, you making what? Many people, you know, they make this, they make this. Oh, you making this, you making that? You a quick come up. You said that? Oh, you a quick come up. Be careful. That's all I wanted to tell y'all. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Spread this video. There's more lawsuits coming. Trust me. Oh, and I got this for y'all too. That ain't what I have for y'all. This is. If you want to get interviewed on Doggie Diamonds TV, just hit me up at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Hop on this special offer. It's a 35-minute interview with social media promo included. It could be live streamed or taped. And you can have an additional guest in your interview. Peace.